is overcast at the corner of 20th and Blake Street as we welcome you inside Coors Field. Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. Not only have the Rockies lost 3 straight, they have lost 3 straight against the Reds, a team they've had a lot of success against through the years, particularly here at Coors Field. So there's John Gray taking the Coors Field mound. And the big product, the University of Oklahoma, looking for his 3rd career victory. And initially, the Reds rolled out the same lineup as yesterday. I mean, why not? They produced 11 runs and 17 hits, but then Brandon Phillips was a late scratch, so they had to reconfigure the lineup. Here is the new Southwest batting order for Brian Price. Zach Cozart again will lead it off. He had a home run on the first pitch of the game yesterday. Billy Hamilton was originally batting 7th. He's in the 2 spot. Votto slides from 2 to 3. Duvall hit 2 home runs yesterday. Jay Bruce will bat 5th. Eugenio Suarez will bat 6th. Jordan Pacheco slides into the lineup. He was not in the original grouping. He'll be at second base batting in front of Tucker Barnhart. And then John Moscott, just coming off the disabled list. So the numbers on John Gray making his 8th start.
And we talked about it a moment ago, getting his first road win at Boston, picked up a home victory earlier this year. He has allowed 10 runs in the first inning in 7 starts, and I think that's been good. We saw what happened yesterday, so look for that to see if they ambush the fastball early in this start for John, or does he start him off with the slider that was so effective in the Boston game? I think that's a key here early in this ball game.
Well, they certainly ambushed Chad Bettis, but that's kind of true to form, Huey, as you pointed out yesterday. It is one of the more aggressive teams in the National League.
And it starts from the top, works all the way to the bottom. So it's not really just one guy, Zach Cozart, who leads it off. Lowest pitches per plate appearance that you're going to see in the National League. He sits, or in all of baseball, excuse me. He sits right now at 10th.
Cozart had been slumping, but how about his confidence yesterday? He said, I felt like I was going to hit a home run in my first at bat.
It's pretty nice when you think that, and then it happens.
Here's the first pitch of the game. Where's that? At 96, taken by Cozart. Looked like it was at the top of the zone, called ball 1. So Gray with the real simple setup, and he's got that fastball on by Cozart. The home run for Cozart yesterday, his first career home run against the Rockies, just a lifetime .211 hitter against Colorado pitching. Tony Walters sets up over the outside corner, and that's lined to left center field. Parra cuts it off, and John Gray gives up a leadoff single. Here the Rockies defensively, their normal outfield of Parra, Blackman, and Cargo. And Nolan, after getting yesterday off his first day off in 2016, he's back at 3rd. Story, LeMahieu. Descalso swinging the bat so well. He's got another start, this time at first base. Mark Reynolds will take the evening off. And Tony Walters is behind the plate. So here's Billy Hamilton. Now you really got to guard against the bunt. Kind of the 2-way bunt, Huey.
We saw him yesterday pull one with him to first base, and he beat the pitcher, and DJ tried to flip it kind of underhand over to first. But Billy's so adept at dropping him down the third base line and his speed.
I think it's a 3-pitch, even with 2 strikes, he may lay down a bunt here. He's only got 1 strike right now, but
he's not afraid to do it.
Nope. Inside. Billy Hatcher, an old friend of yours from playing against him in high school, flashing the signs at 3rd.
Way back. We were talking about high school.
There's Billy. You got to tell that story.
I'll tell the story later on in the ball game about Mr. Hatcher.
One and 2. So Nolan's going to drop back.
But
he's not going to drop back as far as he normally would.
And normally he would be back 5 or 6 steps onto the dirt. But with Billy's speed, you can't afford to do that.
He's swinging, and it's chopped foul. He had that perfect bunt yesterday. And I was talking to him today about that, and he said, I put down a couple this year. I thought, okay, that's a hit, and guys will make a spectacular play.
We talked with some Cincinnati people prior to yesterday's game, and they were relaying that same information, that it doesn't matter where he went, whether it was towards the first base line or to third base. Those guys are just making off balance throws and throwing Billy out. And I said, most of the time the case is you start to rush those things with the guy with Billy's speed. He'll throw it away.
1-2 on Hamilton. Cozart not really a stolen base threat. And that's up the middle, should be 2. Even with Hamilton running, it will be. Great job by Trevor Story. That's about the only way you're going to turn 2 against Hamilton.
Right, because you're pinched in the middle with Billy. You're already shaded up towards the grass more because of Billy, and then he hits it back up the middle. I mean, yeah, we talk about tailor-made double plays. With somebody has speed like Hamilton, that's tailor-made because you can still step on the bag and then throw to first base to get him. Trevor, step with his right foot and off balance. And then see how close that still was.
Yeah, how many double plays he grounded into before that one this year?
1. 0.
Zippo. Joey Votto broke out a little bit yesterday with a 2-run double and a solo home run. And he takes on the inside corner for a strike. He victimized Jason Mott late in the ball game yesterday.
A home run 200 for Joey Votto in his career. Climbing up the list all time.
Curveball first he's thrown tonight. That looked pretty good too. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the all-time Reds home run list. Name that always jumps out at me on that list, George Foster. He had 244 home runs. Jay Bruce isn't all that far from George Foster. Remember the year he hit 50? When if you hit 30, it was a huge year.
And sometimes even 20 or 25, you were considered a power guy.
That's right at Nolan. That'll end the inning. So John Gray gave up the lead single, but got Billy Hamilton, of all people, to ground into a double play.